let's welcome your host, Henry Kelly.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome again to Going for Gold. This is the all-European television quiz programme where people from 14 different countries over the next 22 weeks or so are going to be competing to see who can be described truly as the European quiz champion. Now already, and if you were watching last week, you will know this. We have the Flying Scotsman. He's already through to our semi-finals later in the year. That was Richard Leslie, who won last week, our first week. But now you've seen today's contestants. Any one of them could be the European quiz champion. If they are, they can win this prize.
The series winner will fly to Seoul in Korea and spend 2 weeks discovering this fascinating country, enjoying the delights, sights and atmosphere of Southeast Asia's unique culture. An experience to remember, and you'll be there as athletes from all over the world strive to win gold. Accommodation, all meals and tickets to final events and the fabulous closing ceremony are included. A great prize for the series winner of Going for Gold.
Yes, it sure is a great prize indeed, and of course anybody who takes part in this show could win that prize and they could go to Seoul for the Olympic Games. Well, at the start of every show on Going for Gold, we play an elimination round. Today we have 7 contestants representing 7 different countries, and any one of them could eventually be that champion. Now contestants, if you're ready, the rules for this elimination round are simple. I will ask a question. As soon as you think you know the answer, buzz in. I'm looking for the first 4 of you with 4 correct answers to go through to the first round proper. Are you ready? Okay, hands on the buzzers. Okay. Here we go. Who am I? I am a beautiful woman of Greek mythology. I was the daughter of Zeus and a human mother. Finland.
Aphrodite.
Is not the right answer. I'll continue with the question. Switzerland. Is not the right answer. I'll continue with the question. I married Menelaus, king of Sparta, and Paris persuaded me to go to the Republic of Ireland.
Helen of Troy.
Helen of Troy is correct, and you are in the first round. Very well done indeed. So we've won through to the first round. 3 to go. Hands on the buzzers again. What's my name? I am a large African animal that can weigh more than 3 tons. My name comes... Switzerland.
Elephant.
Is not the right answer. I'll continue with the question. My name comes from 2 Greek words meaning... Belgium.
Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus is correct, and Belgium is in the first round. Okay, we've got the first 2 more to go. Hands on the buzzers again. Who am I? I am an actress, born in 1915. I studied at the School of the Royal Dramatic Theatre in Stockholm. By 1938, Finland.
Ingrid Bergman.
Is correct, Finland, and you are in the first round. All right, we have our first 3 contestants for the first round proper. We need just 1 more from Norway, from Switzerland, from England, or from Wales. Hands on the buzzers. What's my name? I'm a long, thin fish. Found in fresh water, England.
Eel.
And eel is correct, and England, you are in the first round. Oh, my goodness, that means that we are left today with Wales, Norway, and Switzerland, but I'm going for gold. We'll see you tomorrow. And so we have our first... Well done, we'll see you tomorrow. We have our first 4 contestants from the Republic of Ireland, from Belgium, from Finland and from England. I'm going to join them for the first round proper as we all go for gold. Yes. And there they are, our first 4 contestants into the first round proper. Sue, Stéphane, Didier and Suzanne. Let's get to know them a little bit better. Sue Balaam is from England, interested in riding and dressage and in clay pigeon shooting.
That's right, yes.
Is it as difficult as it looks?
No, not once you get the hang of it. It's reflexes.
It's probably like a quiz programme once you get the hang of it. Sue, the very best of luck to you in the rest of today's programme. We have from Finland, Stefan Sanila. Stefan, welcome. I know that you're a journalistic student, is that right? How far along the road have you gone?
Well, 3 weeks down the road.
3 weeks?
Yes.
Still time to back out, Stefan. Do you want to be a reporter?
Yes, I do.
All right, well, the best of luck to you in that career and, of course, in today's show.
Thank you.
And from Belgium, we welcome Didier Faymonville. Didier, I know that there's a happy event on the horizon for the Faymonville family.
Baby's coming beginning of December.
All right, well, that'll be obviously one Christmas present. Who knows? Well on the road to going for gold for Christmas too?
Oh, yes, sure.
Bonne chance aujourd'hui, monsieur.
Merci beaucoup.
Okay. And the young lady who had the distinction of answering correctly our first question today from the Republic of Ireland, Suzanne Daly. Suzanne, whereabouts are you from?
From Rathfarnham.
In Dublin?
South, yeah,
in
South Dublin.
Grant. Does the 17 bus still go there?
Does,
It
now
does.
and then.
Excellent, Suzanne. In an ever-changing world, some things are constant, and you're an accountancy student.
That's right.
Done 2 exams, 1
Yeah.
exam? 2. And passed them all.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Good, no problem. There's a confident young lady. Good luck in today's programme, Suzanne. Now, contestants, I know that people watching at home will know how this round works. Let me tell you that in this round the questions are in categories. They'll be worth 1, 2 or 3 points. We'll always have a general knowledge question for 1 point. I'm looking for 3 winners out of the 4 of you. The first 3 of you to gain 6 points will go through to the next round. Are you ready? Hands on your buzzers. General knowledge for 1 point. In anatomy, what do we call the joint that connects the hand to the forearm? Sue.
The wrist.
It is the wrist or carpus. Correct for 1 point, Sue. The category, well done. The category is distant places. Select.
2, please.
A 2-point question would take you to 3. Addis Ababa is the capital of what? Didier.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia is correct, takes you to 2 points. The category, Didier, is international literature. Select.
3.
3 points would take you to 5 and well on the road to a win. The fictional character who rode a horse called Rosinante, Suzanne.
Don Quixote.
Don Quixote is correct for 3 points. Suzanne, the category is food and drink. Select.
2.
A 2-point question. Softly, softly you're going. All right, what do we call the Swedish meal where a great variety of foods? Sue.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord is correct for 2 points. Well done. Sue, that takes you to 5. The category is nations. Select.
3, please.
3 for a win for you or Suzanne. An important question. From what nation did your parents emigrate if you are a Nisai? Suzanne.
Greece.
No, that's not the right answer, Suzanne. Didier.
Kenya.
Is not the right answer either. I can't go on any further. The answer was Japan. Right, general knowledge for 1 point, hands on the buzzers. Kleptomania is an overwhelming... Sue.
Stealing things.
Stealing things is correct for 1 point. Takes you to 4. Takes you to 4. The category is composers. Select.
2, please.
2-point question for a win. Give me the surname, please, of the Russian composer whose given names were Peter Ilyich. Sue.
Tchaikovsky.
Tchaikovsky is correct. Takes you to 6 in the first round. Well done in the next round. Excellent. All right, let's look at the score. Suzanne has 3. Didier has 2. Stefan, you have yet to score. General knowledge for 1. Remember, you need 6 to go and join Sue. What actor won an Oscar for his performance in The King and I? Didier.
Yul Brynner.
Yul Brynner did. Well done, Didier. Takes you to 3. The category is continents. Select.
3.
3 for a win for either yourself or Suzanne. Which is the 4th largest continent? Stefan.
Australia.
Is not the right answer. Suzanne.
Europe.
Is not the right answer. I can't give it any further. The answer I was looking for was South America. Hands on the buzzers again with 2 on 3. Stefan yet to score. General knowledge for 1. Name the major tooth on each side of either jaw, which usually appears... Stefan.
Fangs.
Is not correct. In about one's late teens. Suzanne.
Wisdom teeth.
Wisdom is correct. Takes you to 4 points. Suzanne, the category is the sciences. Select.
2.
Just the 2 for a win. In chemistry, Hg is the symbol for a common metal. Suzanne.
Mercury.
Mercury is correct. 6 points, and you're in the next round. Well done. So, from Didier from Belgium and Stefan, we just need 1 more winner. Didier's on 3. Stefan, you've yet to score. General knowledge for 1 point. What island nation is led by Fidel Castro? Stefan.
Cuba.
Cuba is correct for 1 point. The category. Yes. Well done, Stefan. The category is the USA. Select.
3.
3. That would give Didier a win. What was the name that Charles Lindbergh gave to his plane? Didier.
Spirit of St. Louis.
Is exactly correct, and you are in the next round. Well done. Well, Stefan, you tried hard at the end. You didn't win, but as usual, I'm going for gold. We will see you tomorrow. Right? But now we're ready to get a step even closer to finding today's champion, because on Going for Gold, we're now going to play 4 in a row. Right, contestants, here we go with 4 in a row. In this round, it's you against the clock, and I'm looking for just 2 winners. Sue, you were the first person to get into this round. Let me show you the categories that are available to you. They are animals, Hollywood films, history, and great explorers. Sue, which category would you like?
I'll have animals, please.
You have animals. Sue, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round, and I'll explain to you how 4 in a row is going to work. Happy so far through 2 rounds? All right. Are you good? You like animals? Fancy your chances on them?
I hope so.
All right. Sue, here's how 4 in a row works. As is probably obvious, your aim is to score 4 in a row. You will score 1 point for each correct answer that you give me. But a wrong answer, well, it's going to take you all the way back down to 0. So let's put your 40 seconds on the clock, and you'll have those 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row. Even if you don't, we will credit you with your highest score. Are you ready, Sue?
Yep.
On animals, your time starts now. What do we call an animal with feathers?
A bird.
Correct. What term starting with M is applied to the seasonal movement of an animal population to and from a given area?
Migration.
Correct. Which member of the cat family is the fastest of all land animals?
A cheetah.
It is. Name a continent which is the natural home of the vampire bat.
South America.
Is correct. Well done, Sue. You scored 4 in a row. Well done. Whew. 4 questions, 4 correct answers. Suzanne Daly from Dublin. You have Hollywood films, history, or great explorers. Which category will you take?
I'll take history, Henry.
You'll take history. Suzanne, will you come and join me for your solo round on history? Did you do history at school?
I did, yeah.
Got the leaving cert in history? All right, Suzanne. You know the rules. We will put 40 seconds on the clock for you. There it is. You'll have all 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row, or we'll give you your highest score. On history, your time starts now. Of which revolution was Danton a leader?
French.
He was. Queen Isabella is known to us as Columbus's patroness. Who was her equally famous husband?
King Ferdinand.
He was indeed. Name the warlike Mongoloid tribe which conquered much of 5th century Europe under the leadership of Attila.
The Huns.
The Huns is correct. Which European country was the first to establish a permanent settlement in China in the 16th century? It was Portugal. The court of which emperor of China was visited by Marco Polo? Kublai Khan. From the rule of which country did Indonesia gain independence in 1949?
France.
No, it was Holland. The founder of the Turkish Republic in 1923 was Kemal who? Ataturk. Which African nation then, I was going to say ruled by Haile Selassie, was invaded by Italy in 1935. You'd have known it was Ethiopia. Suzanne, you didn't score 4 in a row, but you did get 3. Very well done. Didier Faymonville, our contestant from Belgium. Which category will you have?
Great explorers. is for me.
Great Explorers is the one you want. Didier, will you come and join me here, please, for your solo round? You know the rules. We will put 40 seconds on the clock for you now. You'll have all those 40 seconds to answer correctly 4 in a row. Already Sue is through to the head-to-head final. Suzanne has got 3, so if you get 3, you'd even be in a tiebreaker with her. 4, of course, we'll see you in the final. Didier, your time starts now. When Stanley finally located Livingstone, on what continent were they both standing?
Africa.
They were. By what familiar name do we know the dashing soldier born T.E. Lawrence?
Lawrence of Arabia.
Correct. Round the tip of which continent did Magellan pioneer a route?
South America.
He did. Name the Spaniard who led the 16th century conquest of Peru.
Fernando something.
I'll have to tell you. Pass. It was Pizarro. What famous missionary to Africa was born in Upper Alsace in 1875? Schweitzer. Which U.S. state was originally discovered by Captain James Cook? It was Hawaii. Which of Christopher Columbus's ships was originally called?
Right.
Didier. Didier, hard luck. You didn't score 4 in a row. If you go back, I'll tell you what your score was. Sue has already scored 4 in a row. You scored 3, you see, Didier, bringing you level with Suzanne. It means that Sue is so far the only one through to the next round. And it means that with Didier and Suzanne, we have to play a tiebreaker. Will you clear the scores, please? On this tiebreaker, the first one of you to score 2 points will go through to meet Sue in the head-to-head final. It's 1 point for each correct answer. It's you against you, Suzanne and Didier. Hands on the buzzers. What am I? I am an island which has been invaded by Greeks, Romans, Carthaginians. Suzanne.
Cyprus.
Is not the right answer. Didier, you have the entire question to yourself. I am located in the Mediterranean Sea and my highest point is Mount Etna, a volcano overlooking the toe of Italy. The Strait of Messina separates me from the mainland. My people have strong bonds of family and friendship. My capital is Palermo. Didier. Sicily. Sicily is the correct answer for 1 point. Didier, you're halfway there. Hands on the buzzers again, and you, Suzanne. Who am I? I am the principal character in an 1897 novel. My name has been in the title of at least 6 movies. And my story is the Gothic tale of the Nosferatu, the undead. In the novel, I am a wicked nobleman in Transylvania. Suzanne.
Dracula.
Dracula is the correct answer. All right. All right. I'm not sure if I can stand this myself. Suzanne and Didier tied yet again. The answer to this correctly puts one of you in the next round. Who am I? I was born in 1480, the daughter of a powerful family. A Victor Hugo drama and a Donizetti opera portrayed me. I was beautiful and wicked. But after I married the Duke of Ferrara, Suzanne
Isabella.
is not the correct answer. Didier, you have the whole of the question. I became known for my kindness and piety. Both my father and my uncle became popes. My brother Cesare used the family power for clever but evil deeds. Didier.
Lucrece Borgia.
Lucretia Borgia is correct, and you're in the final. Oh, Didier, you got so excited you didn't even have to buzz, but the important thing was, yes, that you gave us the correct answer, which means, alas, Suzanne, we lose you today, but we will see you tomorrow. And now I'm going to ask Sue and Didier to join me over here as we go for gold. Right. Whoa. What a 4 in a row, but now we're down to it. Our head-to-head final. You need 9 points to win the game, and here's how it works. I'm going to ask a question that gradually gets easier. You may buzz in only when it's your turn. Now, Sue, you got into this round first, so the first decision is going to be yours. If you decide to start, you'll be able to buzz in when the clock is in the big 4 zone. If it gets down to the 3 zone, it goes across to Didier. Then it will come back to you. So you've got to look upon that 4, 3, 2, 1 as really a clock. It starts counting down when I start reading the question. Each time the clock moves into a new zone, control passes to the other player. And remember, contestants, you may only answer when you have control. If you're right, well, you score the number of points that are showing. Now, to help you make up your mind as to whether you're going to play or pass, the subject of the first question is islands. Here's an extra clue for you watching at home. All right, it's time to decide for you, Sue. You can start out in control with the clock in the big 4 zone, or you can force Didier from Belgium. It's Belgium v England. You can force him to play. How do you want to play it, Sue?
I'll pass, please.
You'll pass, all right. Didier, that means that on islands you have control of the game and your time starts now. I am an island in the Pacific Ocean. My soil is stony and my area covers 117 square kilometers. My people are mainly Polynesian. Spanish is one of my official languages. I am famous for my many statues, some as high as 12 meters. Which are Sue?
Easter Island.
Easter Island is correct. Very well done. Right, Sue. Now, Didier, Sue answered in the 3 zone. As it turned out, she was right to pass to you. It means you're playing catch-up. The subject is countries. There's an extra clue for you watching at home. Didier, will you play or pass?
Play.
You will play on countries. Your time starts now. I am a country in Asia. From north to south, I am about 1,500 kilometers, and from east to west, I am about 1,200 kilometers. My geography includes fertile plains, sandy deserts, and snow-capped mountains. My history, Sue,
Tibet.
is not the right answer. Didier, you have control. Time continues now. My history of civilization began in about 3500 BC, but in the 19th century I came under British rule. Sue
India.
is not the right answer. Didier, you have control and your time continues now. My capital is Islamabad, and I lied to the north and you've run out of time, and the answer was Pakistan. All right. Didier, you still have the opportunity to pass or play. The subject is children's literature. Here's a clue for you watching at home. Didier, on children's literature, will you play or pass?
Play.
All right, your time starts now. I am the leading character in a children's story. In 1940, Walt Disney produced a full-length. Didier.
Snowy White.
No, it is not Snow White, Didier. Sue, you have control. Time continues now. In the story, I am a puppet who comes to life and has many adventures. I'm lazy and selfish, but I learn to be generous and honest and turn into a real boy. Sue.
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio is the correct answer in the 3 zone. All right. All right, Sue, you're getting closer. It takes you to 6. Didier, you are still playing catch-up. The subject is European history. Here's a clue for you watching at home. Didier, will you play or pass?
Play.
You've got to play now on European history. Your time starts now. I am the daughter of an impoverished aristocrat. I was born in 1763. My first husband was a victim of revolution, and I too narrowly escaped execution. Influential friend, Sue,
Marie Antoinette.
is not the right answer. Didier, you now have control, and time continues now. Influential friends helped me become a leader of Parisian society, and at one fashionable home I met a military leader. We married, and when my husband was crowned, Didier
Pauline Bonaparte.
is not the right answer. Sue, you have control, and your time continues now. We married, and when my husband was crowned Emperor of France, he placed the crown on my head. It was, in fact, Josephine de Beauharnais who did, of course, marry Napoleon. Hard luck, Didier. You're still playing catch-up. The subject is Asian politics. Here's a clue for you watching at home. Didier, will you play or pass?
Well, play.
You'll play. Your time starts now. I was born in Asia in 1901, receiving an education worthy of a prince. In 1926, I began my reign, which was marred by military expeditions in Asia and later by war against the United States, Britain and other countries. My country, Sue.
Haruhito.
Hirohito is correct. Answered in the 3 zone. 9 points, and you're this week's winner. And you've also won this memento of your achievement, exclusive to winning contestants on Going for Gold. And of course, that means that Sue from England will be back later on this week for our final for this week. We, of course, will be here again tomorrow. We hope you'll join us all when, as usual, everybody will be going for gold. Bye-bye. Sue, well done. Well done.
So what's been going down in the ring? Find out on the home of TNA in the UK, that's Challenge, and another chance to see Sunday's latest action from Florida. Impact Wrestling tonight at 11 on Challenge.
Used in association with Super Channel and the BBC, Going for Gold is a Reg Grundy production.